guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are going to be starting my declutter series again. So we have all kinds of highlighters to go through. So I think I'm going to break this up into two parts. I have all of my highlight palettes, I have all my liquid highlights, and I have all my highlight singles. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to split it up, depending upon time. So I do have them split apart at least. So I'll show you here are all the palettes that I have that are highlight palettes. So quite a few. And then I have all the highlight liquids right here. So here's all the liquids. So possibly what I'll do is do the highlight palettes and the liquids together and then the singles separately, because I do have quite a few singles. So that's probably what I'm thinking. So today's going to be this one and that one. So that's how I think we'll probably go that way. All right, so we're going to start with the the highlight palettes. So let's go ahead and jump into this because I have quite a few and I'm sure you guys do not need to hear me ramble on very long. If you guys are interested in getting any of the things that I do declutter that are still good, I will have them posted on Poshmark. So I will have my Poshmark account linked below if you're interested in getting any of these. So I'm not sure exactly how many I'm going to declutter. Honestly, I haven't really thought about it. I just kind of threw these into a basket, got them separated, and decided to go ahead and start rolling. So the first one I'm going to pick up here is the Becca. This is the Becca Opera Ski Glow Face Palette. So here's what the packaging looks like. It's nice and pretty. Very blue, very winter-like. And then the outside looks like this. It's very fingerprinted. And then the inside looks like this. This is actually a really, really good palette. So I'm going to hold on to this. I think the highlights in here are beautiful. I can work with almost every shade in here. So this for me is a really good one. So I'm going to hang on to that. The next one is the Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Palette Illuminatrice. Illuminatrice. Is that what it says? I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the inside. This has not even been used or anything. I'm actually going to pass this along because the more I look at this, these colors like the green and the blue, I'm never going to wear those, to be honest with you. So I'm going to put this on my Poshmark. And the next one is the Cover FX, the Perfect Light Highlighting Palette. I don't think I've even tried this. This is in the shade Light Medium. Pretty sure I haven't even tried this. No, I haven't. So here's what it looks like. This does have some cream products in here. I'm not so sure I like cream highlights. I think there are two cream highlights. I think I'm actually going to declutter this. I don't like cream highlights, so no. I don't mind a liquid highlight because it's a little bit different than a cream highlight, but a cream highlight for me just doesn't work that well, so I'm going to declutter that one. The next one is the Balm. This is the Manazar Sisters. So this one has all of the different ones. It's got the Mary Lou, Cindy Lou, and Betty Lou. So these are all technically like highlighters, but some of them can be used as blushes, a little bit like a bronze topper. Is that a thing? I have no idea. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It is a really pretty palette. I do love every shade in here, so I'm going to hold on to that. The next one is the Smashbox plus Casey Holmes. This is the Spotlight palette, and this is in the shade Pearl. So here's what it looks like on the outside. I picked up both of these when they came out. I picked up Gold and Pearl because originally when I got Gold, I was like, that's too dark for me. And then I picked up Pearl and I'm like, this is gorgeous. So I'm going to hold on to this one. This is something that's going to stay in my collection. The next one is the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. So here's what it looks like. This is gorgeous. This is, I think, my only glow kit that I own. So this is the one that I have. It's really, really pretty. I think all the colors in here work superb for me. So this one's a little dark, but I think maybe in the summer, maybe when I'm a little more tan, maybe it might work. But for now, it is a little bit dark. So I'm going to hold on to it though, because I do enjoy it. And like I said, it's my only Anastasia glow kit. So you got to have one in your collection, especially if you're a YouTuber. You should have one, right? I think so. The next one is the Bobbi Brown. This is the Bobbi to Glow Shimmer Brick Palette. I'm not in love with this palette. I feel like the texture to this is a little bit harsh. I don't think this is a gorgeous palette. I think that this is one of those that I bought it because I thought that it was going to be amazing because everybody talks about the shimmer bricks all the time. But for me, it just doesn't work that good in my opinion. So I'm going to actually pass that along into Poshmark. The next one is the Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Palette. So here's what it looks like on the outside, nice and reflective. And then the inside looks like this. This is the one that's supposed to be like the metallic, I think. The Strobe kit. Yeah, the metallic one. This one is gorgeous. This one is like a step up above their natural type of highlights. I love this one. This one is definitely staying in my collection. It works beautiful for me, so not going anywhere. The next one is the Becca Afterglow. So here's what the Becca Afterglow looks like. It is really, really pretty. The pans are really tiny. So I think, and since I'm keeping the Après Ski Glow, I'm going to pass this one along because I feel like the pans are so tiny. I could probably use this as eyeshadows. Maybe I'll try that. That's what I'll try. I'm going to try this as an eyeshadow palette for a little while. That's what we'll do with that one. The next one is the Tarte. This is the Skin Twinkle palette. So here's what it looks like. Both of the outer shades are gorgeous. The inner shade is like very scratchy and very, I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see. Do you hear it? Like, it's like really, really rough, but it is a good powder. I feel like it's a good powder just to kind of set all over. I don't think it's a highlight. The middle one is not, but the two outer ones are, and I feel like they are very good. So I'm going to hold on to this. The next one is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. Nobody liked this for some reason. I think I'm the exception to the rule. I love this. I loved almost everything from the peach collection though. So it smells so good. It smells like peach rings. So I'm going to hold on to this. I like this as a blush topper. The highlight is absolutely amazing. The bronzer is not my favorite, but it kind of looks like the butter bronzer, to be honest with you. If you do the two side by side, they're very similar. So I'm going to hold on to that. The next one is this palette from Jessica Liebskin. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This is called the Vintage palette. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It is like a pinky highlight and then more of a golden highlight. More of like a, not really a golden, just like a taupey highlight. Both of these are really pretty, so I'm going to hold on to this. The next one is the e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating palette. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It is really pretty. This is a great palette, great affordable palette. Not great for the drugstore. It's just a great palette. So I do love this. I'm going to hold on to that. The next one is the Kat Von D. Now I just told you guys I got rid of the one from Wet n Wild because it was like some crazy colors. But this one has crazy colors too, but they're not as noticeable, not as blatant. So I love this one. This one is definitely not leaving my collection at all. I love this little palette. I think that packaging design is absolutely gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous, so that one is staying. Hopefully I don't drop everything. The next one is the Smashbox NKC Homes. This is the one in gold. So I told you guys I feel like it's a little too dark for me, and I still stand by that. I feel like this is just a little too dark for my skin tone, so I'm going to actually declutter this. The next one is the Stila. This is the Stila Starlight Star Bright. I got this. I was like so excited to get it. You guys ever buy makeup and then you get it home and you're like, I'm so excited to use it. Still have the plastic thing on it because guess what? I never even tried it. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. I feel guilty because like I don't feel like I should just keep it for no reason. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick this in the maybe pile. The next one is the Tarte. This is the Skin Twinkle Volume 2 palette. So this is what it looks like on the outside. And the inside you get 4 pans versus 3 like the other one had. This is really gorgeous, so I'm actually going to hold on to this as well. This is really nice. I like the way this works for me. It works great. I have no problems with that whatsoever. The next one is the Fiona Styles. Fiona Styles has some amazing makeup, especially for women who are up there in age like I am, and you have some like skin problems where you feel like your skin's already showing signs of aging. I think her products are amazing. I love this highlighting palette. It's more of like a natural type of highlight, so for me, I'm going to hold on to that. The next one is the Cover FX. This is another Cover FX palette. Uh-oh. This is the Cover FX. This is the Perfect Highlight palette. So here's what it looks like on the outside. It's very reflective. And then the inside, I haven't tried this. So again, I have things in my collection that honestly, I haven't really given them a shot yet. So I think this one looks beautiful though. For me, I like this one better than the other one because the other one had cream products and I'm not huge into cream products. This one I like more because it's got more of all the powder products. So I'm going to hold on to this one. The next one is another Hourglass. This is the Hourglass. This is the ambient lighting palette. It has dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. This one is beautiful. Like I've heard people say they set their whole face with this. I don't typically do that, but I probably should to give myself more of that glow that helps to make your skin look more radiant and more youthful. I probably should try that. I love this palette. This palette will probably never leave my collection. I absolutely love that one. The next one is the Urban Decay Afterglow palette. So this is the highlight palette from Urban Decay. They had both of these, the Afterglow and then the other one, I don't remember what the other one was called. The ONS maybe. I love this. It's really, really good. So this is actually not leaving my collection as well. This little pink highlight right here, it's not really a highlight. It looks more like a blush, especially it works really well as a blush topper. But these all work amazing for me. These two shades are a little bit darker, but I'm not so worried about that because I feel like I said, during the summer I can probably use them because it hasn't hit summer yet and I haven't had it during the summer, so I don't know if it will work or not. But for now I'm going to say that it might work. The next one is the Bobbi Brown. This is the Bobbi to Glow Highlighting Trio. So this is like their holiday from this past year, I think. And it looks like this on the inside. The packaging is all nice and reflective. And they do these and they make these beautiful. Now this one, I love. I love this one. At first, I didn't. At first, I was like, it's okay. But the more I played with it, the more I fell in love with it because I think it works amazing. I don't like the shimmer brick one. The shimmer brick one for me just doesn't work. But this one works amazing. So I'm going to hold on to this one because I think it's beautiful. That is it for the palette. So we have decluttered all of those. So I will have the numbers inserted at the end to let you guys know like how many well, actually right here. I'll go ahead and insert the numbers here, how many I decluttered and how many I kept for the actual palettes. That way there you can kind of get a rough idea. Now we're going to move on to the liquid highlights. So we have all of our liquid highlights right here. So I know that a lot of these are probably going to go because I'm not a huge liquid highlight fan. I like them, but I have to mix them with my foundation. I can't put them down before foundation because I feel like they disappear. A lot of them just disappear. So first I have the Buxom. This is the Buxom, what is this called? The Venus Divine Goddess Luminizer. I tried this and it works fine. Hey guys, sorry about that. My card was full, so now we're back into decluttering the liquid highlights. So I just finished all the palette highlights, so now let's start with these. So the first one I want to talk about, I just lost. Here it is. It's the Buxom. This is the Buxom Divine Goddess Luminizer, and this is in the shade Venus. I think this works really, really good for like if you want to illuminate your shoulders, you want to illuminate things like that, you want to make things on your body that you want illuminated. So I think what I'm going to do with this actually is move it into my skincare drawer, and then that way there I'll use it for illuminating my body. I don't like it on my face just because I think it's just an okay product for underneath your foundation. Mixed in with foundation, I don't love it either. So this is something I'm just going to move into a different drawer so I can use it for a different purpose. The next one is, let me reach behind here, is the Thrive Causemetics. This is the Brilliant Eye Brightener. This is the highlighting stick. This is new to my collection and it's in the shade Stella. So here's what it looks like. It is just an eye brightener pen. I haven't tried this, so I don't know if it's good or not. I think it's going to be great for inner corner highlight. So I'm actually going to hold on to this one because I think this should actually be moved into actually like single eyeshadow drawer or something like that, because I think that's why it's not really getting used now. The next one is the Becca. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. So this is like a full size. Guys, don't buy a full size on this stuff. It will last you until infinity and beyond because it's just, you can't use these whole things up. So I'm going to hold on to it because I feel like I can use it, but I just don't think that I will ever purchase another full size of these because it's just too much. So I'm going to use it mixed in with foundation. It does work well with that. So this is what I'm going to use it for, is a mixed foundation mixer. The next one is the Sephora. This is the Sephora luminizing drops, radiant luminizing drops. These are beautiful, but they blend out very, very almost opaque to where they almost disappear. So I don't think this is something I'm going to keep in my collection. This is something I'm going to pass along. The next one is the Cover FX. This is the Custom Enhancer Drops, and this is in the shade Sunlight. I love these custom cover drops because these are perfect for being mixed in with your foundation. You just put a drop or two in your foundation. If you have like a dry foundation or like a more matte foundation, you put a couple drops of these in there and your foundation goes from looking blah to wow. So I'm going to hold on to this one. The next one is the Temptu. This is the times Boxycharm Liquid Glow. Temptu, for some reason, that brand breaks me out. I don't know what it is, but it just does. It gives me acne, and so I cannot keep this. The next one is the, what is this? This is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. So it's just a little tiny one. I have some others right here. Let me make sure I don't have a full size of Moonlight. Nope, I do not. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to this as well because I love, this is probably my favorite brand of like liquid highlight. I think they're beautiful, and like I said, they work well mixed in with foundation. You can put a couple drops over top and do it that way as well, but these are just gorgeous. I'm going to hold on to those. Then I have the Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Halo. Halo is gorgeous. I have to show you this one. This one, I know I'm not supposed to be swatching anything, but I just have to show you what this looks like. So when you first put the little drop on, it's like, okay, that's okay. then you start blending it out and it's just like, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is just gorgeous. I love this. I don't know too many uses I'm going to have for it, but it just looks beautiful. When you blend it all the way out, just makes your skin look nice and luminous. I am definitely holding on to that one. Like I said, I love the Cover FX formula. And then I have the Cover FX Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. Celestial is a lighter shade than the other one, which was Sunlight. So both of these together look very similar, but one's a little bit darker, one's a little bit lighter. So I'm going to hold on to both of those. So all of my custom enhancer drops I'm holding on to. The next thing is the Benefit What's Up. So here's what the Benefit What's Up looks like. I don't know why I bought this because it's a cream highlight. I never used it because I was like, why did you buy another cream highlight? Cream highlights I just don't enjoy. I'd rather have a liquid highlight versus a cream. So I'm actually going to pass that along. The next one is the Josie Maran. This is the Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. This is gorgeous as well. I love this. Let me show you a little pump of this. Alright, so here's what it looks like pumped out on my hand right here. And then we're going to spread it out. Look how just luminous it makes your skin look. It just makes your skin look so beautiful. I love the Josie Maran one. So the Josie Maran is a beautiful one, so I'm definitely going to hold on to that. Then I have a Ulta Beauty. This is the Face Sculpting Holographic Stick. We all know now, nobody's falling for the holographic thing anymore. We all know there's no such thing as holographic. But it is pretty. There's what it looks like. But it's a stick, so I'm actually going to pass this along. I'm actually probably going to toss. I don't know if I can even, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that one. It's not staying in my collection though. The next one is the Cargo. This is the Cargo Causemetics Champagne. What is this? This is a stick. Yep, it's another stick. It's another cream highlight, and I don't like those, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have the Clinique. This is the Clinique, the Hefty highlight, and this is in the that is the Hefty highlight. This is the Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight. So here's what it looks like on the outside. The inside is another cream type of formula. I don't enjoy these, so I'm going to pass that along. The next one, I gotta make sure I keep these separated. Gotta keep them separated. This is the Milk Makeup Liquid Strobe. I don't like this. I'm not even gonna pass it along. I think it's crap, so that's actually just getting tossed. Then we have the another, what is this? The Benefit What's Up, a little tiny one. Again, never used. I'm going to pass that along. Then I have the Trestique. This is the Trestique mini highlight stick. This is good for inner corner highlight, so I will hold on to that one just because it's tiny and it works great for inner corner highlight. So I'm going to hold on to that. Then I have the, what is this? What is this? Becca. So this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Then we have Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Then we have Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. Is that all of them? I think that's it. Nope, that is not it. We have this one as well. That's a liquid. These are all liquids. So these are the ones with the doe foot applicator. So I can't pass these along to anybody because I think that's just unsanitary to pass those along. But I'm going to try to use these up. So this is something I'm going to try to start a project pan and try to use these up this year. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. Now we have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal as well. And since I kept the big size in this, I'm actually just going to toss this one because I'm pretty sure that it's probably expired. Toss that. And then we have the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This is the lightweight liquid. So here's what it looks like. This one's really, really pretty as well. So I do like this one. However, I don't think I use it quite enough. It is more of like the liquid formula. But I don't think I use this one. I think I need to give it a shot more often because I feel like I kind of neglect it. Oh my gosh, that mixed over top of the other one. Holy smokes, we are glowing. Oh my gosh, my husband's going to have no problem finding me today. He's going to be like, yep, there she is. I see her from a mile away. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that just because I feel like I didn't give it a good enough shot. Then I have the Cover FX. These are the click sticks. And this one is in the shade Bubbly. So here's what Bubbly looks like. Now I just did say that I don't like the cream formula, but these I think work better than most of the cream formulas that I've tried. So I will hold on to that because I do have the click stick where you put them together and they work good. So then we have a bunch of small tiny little samples in here. We have most of these are just going to get tossed. So we have the Burberry. This is the Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. I purchased the full size in this after trying it out and I love it. So I don't think I need to keep the mini anymore. I'm going to toss that. Then I have the Benefit High Beam. I don't love this. I think it's okay. So I'm going to pass that along, or toss it actually. Then we have the Cynthia Rowley Brightening Illuminator. This one's actually pretty good. So I was quite surprised by this one. It looks pretty on the face and everything. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I know it's a tiny sample, but it'd be good to travel with. Then we have the Benefit Dandelion Shy Beam. This one's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's just okay. I feel like indifferent about it. So it's not good enough to keep in my collection. So toss. Then we have the Urban Decay, the Highlighting Fluid. Now I do like this one. You guys know I'm a huge Urban Decay fan. This is in the shade Sin. Let's see where I can put this so that you can possibly see it. So there's what it looks like. It is really, really pretty. So I'm going to hold on to that one. Again, another great one for traveling. And then we have the Starlooks. Starlooks I haven't had in a very long time, so I'm sure that's just old, so that's tossed. Then we have the Benefit What's Up, another one of these. Brand new, so I think when I put this on Poshmark, I'm just going to include both of the tiny ones included with the full size. That way there, whoever gets it has some tiny ones to travel with. Other than that, that is all of my palettes and my liquid highlights. Again, I will have entered here how many liquids I decluttered, how many I kept. I didn't keep quite as many as I did for a lot of my other collections that I have, so I feel pretty good about this one. I am going to, like I said, start a project pan once I finish decluttering all my makeup, figuring out which products I really want to use up throughout this year. I am going to do a project pan for this year and then put those in a basket and try to use those up completely this year. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think of this declutter series, if I'm doing pretty good or if I'm doing pretty bad. What do you think? Next is going to be my single highlights. I do have all my singles sitting right here, so I will do a separate video on that because there's quite a few to get through, so we'll do that one next. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.